can't hear it. I like how I started on YouTube and the first thing I see is hello YouTube! Welcome to another video of Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. Where a lot of people are dying. I hope you had a wonderful day and you're unwinding right now watching this video. If you're watching it in the future or even watching it now, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. It makes me happy. Comment. I'm a lonely person, and when I see comments, I get so happy. I just do this as a way to have fun, connect with people. I hope you guys know this, because I do not. Yo, it'd be crazy. This be saying default? Default to what?
Danganronpa.
I have zero patience when it comes to... What is this? I won't go loud. You know what happens is that when you get to a certain age, okay, let me tell you this, when you get to a certain age, you kind of, I figured it out. You kind of forget how to do things. I'm just gonna lower it on my end a bit. Music. You might love the music, but to me, I'm like, so annoying. I'm annoyed by it already. Okay, we're in chapter 5. So it's, is this the last chapter? I think there's chapter 6. And then the end. So, we'll see. It's under Air Stars. Okay, so we found out, okay, and if you didn't see the previous videos, go see them, right? Because we're about to spoil them up. We started on chapter 5 with some bad news from chapter 4. The love of my life, Sakura, is gone. She was a spy, and she took her own life. Because she felt like her dojo won't go away, like it'll stay good for as long as, you know, if she killed herself. For that and her friends. I know that word. Well, I should have said something else, but you know, will be a no-no on YouTube, but there's no light way of putting it, right? Where's everybody? Right. I'm pretty sure we figured out that there's another floor, right? So we'll go to that. I also have the store that I have to see because I need one more, I think, from Toko, and then I'm done with Toko. I got an achievement. Wait, did I pass it? Yep, I did. Did. This would help, wouldn't it? Okay, oh, we got a 5th floor. But wait, are any of these floors open now, right? Headmaster. Door on budget's locked. Office. I can't remember what other doors were locked. Okay, this is the one with the flowers. Leave the area. Yash. So only the headmaster's room is locked? I don't believe so. I think there was another room that was locked. Data lab? Rattle won't open. Okay, so nothing on that floor is new and open. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been open to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. Too bad I can't look all the way up. But that's pretty cool. This is 5A. Nighttime secret. No more. He's so dirty. Stomp, stomp. You know, one thing I did notice is that as far as I know, the classrooms don't really have anything. But I like looking at the whiteboard. Nemu! Nemu! Catch me if you can. Wait up. Makoto? Gross. I'm going to punish you. Despair. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little bit more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she gave up. I never know. I never know. You're right. Yo, who you think is gonna die next? This floor looks different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Ow! I pinched myself. Raw. Interesting. Rattle, it's locked. The sign in the hall says Biolab. Biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into? Kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. This floor does look like, you know. Whoa, eye for an eye. The hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpse. My question is, why has the blood been pink this whole freaking time and now it's red? Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. You know what, mind you, I've seen corpses, but I've never seen a corpse cook, you know? Not like actually cook a corpse, you know? No one wants to witness Jeffrey Dahmer spot, but like whatchamacallit. No, I understand why it's pink, but I'm just saying, like, why isn't the rest of this room pink? Like, why didn't they censorship this room? Did they get tired? After the 5th chapter, they were like, fuck, if they don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know. You know? Oh, like I was saying, I never smelled the corpse that's been sitting there a long time. I would not want to. I know a corpse that's been in a coffin for like years and then dug up smells the worst. I would think it would smell like a rat, a dead rat, times 20. That's the only death I've smelled. Oh, embalming fluid. Oh, I've smelled like, corpses after they've been embalmed. Ooh, man. The smell. Oh. And then when you gotta cut them open, oh. It's like it's even more pungent. And it just stays on your clothes. I don't know if anyone has that experience, but it just stays on your clothes. Oh my God. But, yeah. But he was right. I've had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. The smell of despair? That's an interesting nose. I never smelled despair either. Like, does it smell like salt because of all the tears? Or I met a lot of people that were despaired, but none of them smelled like despair. They look like it, that's for sure. Unless you mean like when you have great, like really bad depression and you don't shower for like days, and you got food everywhere in your room, and does it smell like that? Is that despair? But the disparage? You mean disparage? Is that French for despair? But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of battlefield. Monokuma must have... Hey! What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this would never have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite.
Now
Yep.
then.
Let me give you an itty bitty, iggy squiggy little hint. Rank ass, stinky cheeks. You know what? Is that what despair smells like? Rank ass, stinky cheeks? Stinky cheeks. I never smelled stinky cheeks before. Like, I never went to somebody and be like, let me smell them cheeks. They smell ranked. Nor would I ever. I've done it, well, a baby, yeah, right? Like, when a baby, like, you smell it. Like, it smells like doo-doo. And then you go, did you doo-doo? Ah, yeah, you doo-dooed. But I don't know if that's what they mean by despair, As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood over the walls and junk. Of course, even the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. So maybe this is what made the school have to close. He just left it the way he found it? What's the meaning of all this? An eye for an eye. Yeah, he's been saying that. So was there like an American situation where it was just a student went crazy and killed everybody, or a teacher? Monokuma will always break the fourth wall. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the bloodstains are dry and their color has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. This is all really blood. Of course, I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. And mind you, look, there's... one thing I will tell you. I don't know if you guys have experience with this too. If you do share, But just know that whatever you share, you might get arrested for. All right? When, like, a murder or something happened, cops will just get what they need. They'll, I don't think they squiggle anymore, but they'll do whatever they need to do, and then they leave. And then it's up to you to clean the whole damn place. You go in there, you're like, God damn, this is a battlefield. There's blood everywhere. They might recommend the cleaning place, but I've never seen like a crime scene that was cleaned by the city. They'll just leave, and they'll be like, all right, this is We finished here. You know? There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? So I'm thinking like the police did what they needed to do. And that's evident by these chalk outlines. They all look like gingerbread cookies on the floor. So I think that after the cops were done, the school was told to close and they just left it like this. You always see it at a scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Why? You know what I hate about these characters? They're always like, I can't believe, I don't believe what's happening. Like, how could you not? Like, mad people died already. What do you mean, Makoto? Vyakuya. What about what Monokuma just said? It's like I'm not even hearing. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Yeah, cleaners in their budget is definitely not in state budgets, any states. I don't know about other countries. It'd be kind of interesting to see how other countries handle scenes like this. Like, does the city pay for it and clean it? Or do they really make the person that owns it clean it like they do here? Like, and usually if you can't get it out, you know, you're screwed. You know, once my uncle shot himself. Not the S word, YouTube, don't block this. By mistake, he was a cop. And he shot his hand while he was getting his gun from the back of the bed. I guess he was gonna change where it was. And sure enough, he thought he put the safety lock on, but he didn't. He shot himself. I didn't know you could bleed so much from your hand and it could like just spread everywhere. It looked like it was raining blood. And yeah, my mother and his girlfriend at the time, they spent the whole time cleaning everything. You know, it looked like a murder scene. But you know what helped them? Having good paint. Okay? Don't get yourself some cheap paint. Okay? Every brand has a cheap Benjamin Moore. I love them. But you have to get their more expensive line. If you get the cheap line, it doesn't work as good as the expensive line. But it can wipe off blood. Okay? It can wipe off blood. Real good. Advertisement. Something fell. It's quiet in this hallway. What's this? Looks like heaven. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was insane. These plants stink. It's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out! Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and yearn from some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, when the plant's all like snap, and your flesh is all like blurry, jump dead. In other words, it's monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student at Hope Peaks added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature, the ultimate botanist. Although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
well,
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. How do you not know what that is? It eats like insects and shit. I wanted one. I still kind of want one. I had one of these. These, you see me pointing at them? And I was feeding it flies. Like, I go outside, slap some bugs, and give it to it. It was like not high maintenance, but it was high maintenance. And then eventually it grows a flower, and if it doesn't get enough nutrition and stuff, the flower can actually kill it. But yeah, it grows flowers. Like, it's wild. The best way to cover up the smell of blood is strong coffee? Huh. Do I say that's true? I don't know. I guess it depends on how you make the coffee. Like, are you saying you're gonna throw the coffee on the blood and wipe it? Or are you saying if there's blood, just brew some coffee and it'll go away? Nimu, you gave me like half-assed fact. I need full fact. Just in case.
Yo.
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. Helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Didn't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth
The end
anymore,
is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into action.
Well?
I'm serious. Oh, you just brew it. Wait. It's a chicken coop. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something like that? Seems safe. It's a chicken. Really is. You know what I just learned this whole time? There's exactly 5 of them. So that means that it's gonna matter later on.
I'm at least 30% right.
He never lets me get a word in edgewise. I just realized I can do this. I didn't know I can do this. Traditional brew though, not those cheap ass pods or whatever. Are we talking about espressos? Espressos? Because espressos are very strong smelling. I'm gonna have to test this theory of yours. So maybe I'll get a chicken or something. You know, live chicken. And do it in the kitchen and brew coffee at the same time. See what happens. And be like, you know what? This works. The thing about blood, to me, it just smells like iron. Like, and I can taste it. Like a penny. It tastes like copper, like a penny. And, but it has to be a lot of it for me to smell it. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. Is that a pickaxe? Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Do you? Crazy diamond. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Get the lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? You see, I'm not gonna ask you how you know that, Nemu, because like I don't want to be involved in any shit you're involved in. You know, I strongly believe that minding your business is a great tool. Very handy to know, so I'm gonna keep that, you know. But I would also think like you know how you burn a lighter? Like I think that would kill the smell, right, of blood. At least I would assume. That I feel like that smell that kills any smell. I just like it's chapter 5 and I just learned I can do this. Jesus Christ. What is this? Hannah sent me for the water. It's for the sprinkles. Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set up to go off every morning at 7:30. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you can change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. So it's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But if you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through the sprinklers anyway.
Yes.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? Water fetish? Is that even a thing? I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, so I feel like the next crime is gonna probably happen in here or gonna involve that room somehow because they gave me a lot of things. Wasn't this where Sakura was, where she wrote her letter? Or was she in her room and it just looked like this? A suit of armor. It is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Japanese. Something's wrong with that plant. I would chill in here all day. Like, the hell? There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and keys remind me of a super old school public bathhouse. I wouldn't know about that. Never been to a bathhouse. It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? So there's swords in here? The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here and it's in full bloom.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? She kind of matches it.
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation isn't kind of out of place. Your face is out of place. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here.
Hey.
Yo. Okay, let's talk to her. What do you want? What Kyoko told me yesterday? What the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
The ultimate despair.
Watch out for her.
Watch out. Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. I can't say anything. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. I want to know, who the fuck are you and how do you know all this information? Who the fuck are you?
So then,
we are finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before. Like, she's the real mystery. I think I know what happened in the school, and I feel like she's the biggest mystery of them all. Maybe she's a previous student. I don't know. Maybe Monokuma, huh? Because he really knows about. He can't be the mastermind because he's like, oh, I don't know what happened here. It was just like this. If he's telling the truth. But he knows a lot of details too about how things work. I've seen that there's... Okay, but once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. Let me check if the audio is good. I don't know, I can't tell. Before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, there's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. 6? No, that's perfect. 3-3. I mean, there's supposed to be more, but 3-3 will work.
Just a second.
Don't be a sarpoosh. Besides, even one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyways, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Group hug nonsense. Byakuya. I didn't know you wanted a hug. Oh my goodness, Byakuya. We need to find out what everyone discovered. By the way, did any of you find the other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. You know what? I don't know what fat smells like. Does fat smell different from like flesh? I don't know. I never separated fat fat and flesh and just let it sit there. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far.
What?
What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people killed?
It can't be.
Yeah. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the students' body of Hope's Peak Academy. Ever use manteca for anything? Like the city? Like the butter? Like lard? Manteca lard? Like what kind of manteca are we talking about? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's
it's all
true,
clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey.
That makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless, but still. How is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happen? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Yeah, so Monokuma must be like involved. Maybe he's the one that murdered them all? Maybe he is a teacher or something, you know? Because he also didn't know who died. I checked out the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to be kind of Sakura's job, but anyways, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
How would you escape anyways? What exactly did you notice about the layout?
Just a second.
You took a look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why
So
did you
then-
ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Bathroom? Oh, there aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
Correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Lard. No. It has a distinct smell, especially if you use it for keeping mates. No, I never used lard before. I heard it was very unhealthy. I don't know. But if you say it smells distinctly Might want to keep away from it, you know? Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Toko? Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something, so why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. Oh, I forgot about that. Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. Does she really smell that bad? I took care of the odor problem. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. So, what did you want to tell us? I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying
How
around.
about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we going to do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
I don't want it anyways. It's too dangerous. So what to
So
do?
then-
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? There's a bunch of knives in the kitchen. Just put it in the kitchen. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I don't know, it's because they're teenagers. I don't... Lord Jesus, help me. There's like 5 knives in the fucking kitchen. Like, this type of fucking knife don't matter. Any knife can stab you. Right? It does not matter. Oh my god, then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear
Just
now.
shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I already said yes. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it. Hey, Togo. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. Yeah, I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Oh, that I would ever experience such a dream. I feel so strange. So really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Yeah, it really doesn't have to be a knife. Like, you know what is a problem about me?
You know?
And it's a real problem. This is why I always wanted to be a detective. It'll never happen. But I always wanted to be a detective because I am very, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, straightforward, like, realistic. Does that make sense? And I have trouble thinking like, oh, other people are just dumb, you know? Like, if I was dumb, what would I do in this situation? Would I use the knife in the kitchen, or would I use that combat knife or whatever the hell it was? Like, I would see a case and I'd be like, it's a knife. It doesn't matter. I mean, in this situation, it does, because if they use the knife, did they take it from Makoto's room? Did they take it from me? And why would they? Just use the one in the kitchen. Chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed.
You know?
Said that was called a monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. Attentive to detail, yeah. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be
You're
careful.
serious?
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipes, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Well, yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry. They said the idiots never catch cold, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you are thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10
What
is?
the heck?
Oh, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But it'll make you happy. I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it.
You know?
A chicken coop?
Hmm.
That's right, five chickens. But who's feeding the chickens? Let's raise them up big and fat, and then we can fried chicken or barbecue. Decision. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you've experienced this, and you know what? This has been a stream of have you experienced this? I should just rename it that. Have you experienced freshly killed chicken and like ate it? To me, it is disgusting. It is the most grossest thing. So when I used to live in Puerto Rico, right? I used to have this lady that used to babysit me, and she took me to her parents' house, and they had a little farm with a bunch of oranges and chickens. The chickens were mean as all hell, by the way. And they also have a bunch of roosters because they used to cockfight. That was popular in Puerto Rico, probably still is. And the chicken, I remember they told me, okay, we're gonna have fried chicken. They told me, oh, you know, you're gonna have fried chicken. So they told me to get the chicken. So I had to chase after the chicken. I grabbed it. They grabbed it. Then they made me kill the chicken by chopping off its head. Now, mind you, I was like 7 years old. No, 6 at the time. And I remember when I did that, the blood splattered in my head because, of course, it's chopping off its head, right? Blood is gonna spurt. Then I remember, and it was a bunch of like, it was like her brothers and her father or whatever, and the women weren't there, it was just the men, and they were teaching me about the chicken, and I just remember the blood all over me, and I was just paralyzed staring at it, and they were just laughing. They were laughing. They were like, because they thought it was funny. They do that every day. You know, they grow up on a farm, you kill the chicken. For me, it was traumatizing. I was 6. So I hated the chicken anyways, but I didn't want its head to get cut off. Now, they told me to take the chicken and go bring it to their mother so she can take out the feathers and cut it up in pieces and fry it. And she did that. She cleaned it, and I was in the kitchen. I had to watch her take care of the chicken. And she's like, oh, you cut the chicken's head, good job. And then she was cleaning the chicken. And I just remember the smell of the chicken's blood. You could smell it. I could smell it to this day. And after she chopped it up, she deep fried it in this big pot. And she made like, I think she made rice, yellow rice. And she fed me chicken. Yo, you want chicken? And I was like, no, I don't want that chicken. But they started yelling at me like, yo, you know, this chicken, you got to eat the chicken. Like, you know, I was a kid. I didn't understand, like, you know, it was hard to get chicken or whatever. It's hard to, like, raise them and whatnot. So I got yelled at to go eat the chicken. So I remember I said, okay. And I looked at the chicken and I took a bite of it. Because if you didn't eat, you get pop out. You know, you got slapped. So I ate it. And I remember the taste of it. It tasted exactly how it smelled when I killed it. Like a couple of minutes earlier. Like it's had that smell, that taste of copper, you know, in my mouth. I don't know how to describe it, but a fresh chicken tastes totally different to me. Totally different from a frozen chicken. I could not bleh. But I ate it. Now, Nima, you says my neighbor's dad would grab the chickens by the neck and swing the body around. You know, I've heard a lot of people do that because they break the neck. Everyone has different methods of killing chicken because, you know, it does affect the taste of the chicken. So yeah. But boy, that was traumatizing, man. Ooh. To this day, I don't like Purdue. Purdue, like, if you bite their chicken already done in a restaurant, in a like raw in a grocery store, that chicken is good. It's fine. But now if you're gonna take like their nuggies, like they already seasoned it and stuff, I don't like it because it tastes like fresh chicken. It tastes like they cut it that morning, made it, and shipped it to the freaking grocery store. I don't know how they get the chicken to taste so like fresh. The only thing I can explain is that but even if they did it on a daily basis or whatever, like who knows how long that grocery store had it, you would think. Anyways, enough about my trauma. How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? Be sure that'll kill you.
You know?
Ah! I've missed the tool set.
You know?
You noticed it too, that pickaxe. What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed, and the words "crazy diamond" had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar. I think
It's true.
I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? That's it, I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until
That's
today.
right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him. When we first came here, Mondo confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, that stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call it for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to crop circles or something? Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna make crop circles.
Well?
And we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you than I've ever been.
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant or...
But
We are not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for
Yo.
now. So now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, here is the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but not really, you haven't died. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something and it's gonna probably make you think of me differently. I hate JoJo. Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyways, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? Sure I can. We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
so...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory, you mean amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is
You can't be
very
serious right now,
suspicious.
can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we are done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do
Hey.
nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear
I will
now.
simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on. A threat like
That's
that.
fine.
Fine, I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
Damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk
Come
away.
on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the tension. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, the situation is just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone.
What?
The hell are you yelling all of a sudden?
because I
Because look. It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very hungry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious, they stole it. You're
Your
precious.
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might be? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? Also, how would she? You can't see me, but I'm squinting my eyes, man. My eyes are so squinting. My eyes
This
are
is a school
super
announcement.
squinting.
It is now 10 p.m.
Super duper squinting. This is a school announcement. It is now
As
10.
such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked.
Yes.
And entry at that point is strictly
Yes.
prohibited.
Yes.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight.
We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can't talk. We can talk about this tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest to you to take an extra precaution tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well,
Not like we need you to tell us
Goodbye.
that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm waiting for like Byakuya to get better in personality, you know? Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. That's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk. But anyway, Kyoko's really gonna be okay. She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... As I open my eyes, I realize I've fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Is it Kyoko? Yep.
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. You know what's the crazy thing? Like, I never had amnesia. I've had bits of memory loss, like dementia, because of very extremely low vitamin B12 levels, and I've never like thought about it because you don't think about it at that point. But amnesia is kind of different. Do you remain like with the same personality you had before? That can't be, right? Because what makes your personality is like how you were raised, what's around you, and that's gone once you have amnesia, right? Never met someone with amnesia before. Like legit amnesia? Sorry for asking to meet me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
So then.
Well then, let's get... Oops, sorry I burped. Let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone has stolen something from him. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal? I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I couldn't tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it
However...
locked? The lock was broken. What?
Correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. Oh, she did?
Indeed.
But when I tried it, it was closed. Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight for you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. But why would Monokuma like not fix that door? Like he could see everything. She violated the school's regulations to help us. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place. I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday, but if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to correct. Okay, this answered my question. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro, the 16th student, the one they called, watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there? I did find a file in the headmaster room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous.
In other words,
she may very well be the mastermind. But it didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of it. I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, it's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? No, that she wouldn't be the 16 student. This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe he did and he's just letting it play out. Right?
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we are successful again, then what may have just been lucky guess will be proven truth. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world doesn't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right?
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Says the girl that has amnesia. Who knows? Maybe she was a punk before. I don't got amnesia. So yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. We know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Solving, I don't care about the mystery. Just want to get out.
Hey,
Am I wrong? Yeah, you are. I've never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel and wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me.
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm giving it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed. Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too, huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
I can't just forget that
so
easily.
then,
Okay, then shall we begin?
Makoto.
Counting on you, Makoto. You got a strange head. Was that? Well, it could be a hair. I'll just... Wait. She has amnesia. So, what was her CD in the beginning? Nothing? Maybe it showed her a happy life. I don't know. Doesn't matter. You got amnesia.
Goodbye.
Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time? What was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away? No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here. I've got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma
Oh, well, this is a
appears!
surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey!
By the way, huh?
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to
suspicious.
going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and... Whew! Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. What? All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk. Huh, sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is this why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathroom? Bullseye. Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anywhere? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all that trouble to get me out of here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's just something I want to confirm with
Say
you.
what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Yeah, there is.
what?
Seriously?
My entire
Then what am I? My entire
existence. This is kind of depressing.
It's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out of here to ask me? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or some breeding tips. He should have asked him that. In all honesty, he should have been like, so I'm really into Kyoko and I need some, like, I've never been in this situation before. Like, can you help me? Like, what do I do? Like, it depends. Like, are you a ancient bear? Or are you just another teenager? Do you got some Riz info? But he didn't. This is crazy. Are all the pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key. And that's it. What was that second thing? It's blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out of here for that. I like to see what's going on in the brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now I'll look into his weight and hope Kyoko makes it out, okay? No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Okay, I went back to my room. Oh, Monokuma! Where do we go?
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
I'm so confused. First of all, they didn't have to give Sakura such big ass boobs, along with her giant muscles. Why is there no sound? Also, why is like her forearm so skinny? Look at his peepa. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies for you and all your friends. Pooh hoo hoo. The fuck did I just witness? The super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells
Then you
one.
guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
I'm not doing that. What the hell do I look like? Free marketing?
Good morning, get ready.
He should have really, like, distracted Monokuma better. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyways, I need to go to the dining hall. You don't have to. I think in the situation, I would just never leave my room. Never. Ever. Ever.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain? I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your
You
problem?
really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it had maybe a reset. Please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyways, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday. She's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room,
You know?
so yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What? What do you want now?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right. You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
this is very
I feel like I'm getting
suspicious.
whiplash, the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess my plan went off just fine last night, which could mean
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. because she had been right about that.
Hey, hey!
So was I right? You're looking for Miss Kitty Giddy? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, Satoshi. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that
You
way.
know?
Where the heck should he have gone? Don't think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. Somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice. Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our room. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Okay, so you know what this means, right? This means we go to the store and we get gifts for Toko. So I can finish her report card. And then afterwards, I don't know. I think I don't even know if you can complete everyone's report card in one, like, not everyone's, but like 2 people's report cards in one shot. Let's give it a shot. Mono. What the hell is that? Okay, Toko likes that. Toko likes that. More freaking soda. Another boost boat. Is that lunch? I don't think Toko likes lunch. A telephone? Like, if it's at repeat, I don't know, 100%. Like, how does that work? In all honesty, I wonder if it's a repeat of items you already discovered. I'm guessing. I did not discover that item and I got it. The hell is that? We're gonna be a while here, folks. Yes, another pen. For Toko. Toko. I feel like if I have a Pomeranian, I'll name it Toko. People would be like, why did you pick that name, Toko? And I'd be like, well, I named it after this girl from this video game who was batshit crazy and stink like doo-doo. Apparently, I don't know if she actually stank, but... And all she did was bark, 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 bark. Collected 50 unique presents. Nice. Another unique present. I'm going slow here. I'm getting a lot of new items. That's that brooch? Is that what you call it? Donuts! We know who loves donuts. We know who loves donuts. Birdseed. I don't know why. A book? Or? Glasses? I think tubs with like glasses. Yes! Lots of items for Toko. A freaking... I don't know what you call that. A kitty pin? I don't think Toko likes that. I have no idea what that is. I got a lot of these guns, no idea. Another book of some sort? Ooh, what's that? It's pretty. Lucky. This is probably an achievement for collecting all the items. I think that's the one Jill likes. Jill likes that too. Is that a bow and arrow? More freaking bird seed. I can't remember if Jill or Toko likes that one. Ooh, coffee. That's a weird thing to get out of, I don't know what you call these plastic things. Like, can you imagine you open one of these and you're like, oh shit, a cup of coffee. Fuck, thank you. I'm gonna look for Toko. Toko, where are you? Map. Byakuya cannot let Toko leave this place. Like, she will kill him. Unless he's like, oh, she done it. I think they're called gachapon. Yeah, but they're not called gachapon in the US. I'm losing my voice. We just call them capsule toys. Capsules. Capsule toys. They opened a gacha place in around where I live, and it's like a whole bunch of Gundams. Not interested. I've never found like what is so interesting about gachas. Now I'm looking at pictures of gachas and you guys can't see. Jesus Christ. See what you do? Hey, how's it going? Bechir. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. Yeah, hey, that would talk.
What's your problem?
Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I would just slap her. Toko and I grew closer. Would you like to give Toko a present? Yes. Toko! She likes this. But I'll give her this. Sorry, but I'm already engaged to Master. Yeah. Hey, Makoto, could you come to my room?
What's your
I
problem?
want to show you something. I'll be waiting there. That's not like her to just talk to someone so openly like that. And when she wants me to come to her room, well, I better do what she's asked. I quickly made my way to Toko's room. Holy crap. Thanks for coming. But don't get the wrong idea. I didn't ask you here for anything like that. If you lay a hand on me, I'll bite my own tongue off and choke on the blood till I'm dead. Trust me, that's not gonna happen. Anyway, what's going on? You said you had something you wanted to show me. I was hoping you would read this. Toko handed me a massive stack of thick paper. I saw handwriting on the top sheet, the neat letters packed closely together. Is this?
What's your problem?
I took your advice and started writing. I wanted you to be the first one to read it. Thanks. I started scanning the text. A few seconds later, I was still reading. The words kept flowing into my head, the scenery unfolding before my very eyes. Good. This is really good, Toko. I don't know if I ever read anything this good. It's pretty good, right? But it's really dark, super dark. Reading it kind of makes me want to die. You know what they call the type of writing where the author has directly experienced the subject matter? It's kind of naturalistic, style popular in Japan. Katai Tayama's Futon started it all. Novels that use the author's own experience. I'm pretty sure I learned that at some point. I don't know. Novel? Oh! Process of self-formation and self-discovery. For example, Hermann Hesse's Beneath the Wheel or Goetz Wilhelm's Meister's Apprenticeship. Did you just sit in class memorizing the words but had no idea what they meant? I bet you did. But I'm sure you learned about the other type of novel. Talking about an I novel. Never heard of that. Correct. Mine's still a work in progress though, but as soon as it's finished, it's going to become a shocking masterpiece. It'll change the face of the I novel forever. Knowing her, she might actually be right about that. It's definitely some dark heavy stuff, but it's the kind of thing you can't put down. It will be a masterpiece. I have no doubt about that. And it's all thanks to you, Makoto. Thanks to you, I'm so embarrassed. I'll express my appreciation in the form of a poem. A poem? On a locked and rusted door. I dug my nails in and dragged them down. No. Warm blood mixed with old rust, flowing down my wrist. Coils like a snake embracing my body. You watch me, a smile in your eyes. You watch. Time runs away, and you with it. You leave me drowning in a red sea. Well, now do you understand how I feel? God, I hope not. But if it makes her happy, that's all that matters. Can I say that because I finally started to understand her, even if only a little bit? So, that's it for now. You've helped me find my motivation. Now I have to do my best to bring the story to an end. And when there's someone there to support me for that,
What's your
that's
problem?
what you call a friend, right? Friend. I never imagined I'd hear Toko say that word. But yes, Toko and I had finally become true friends! Now I'll get out before you decide to lunge for me after all. Based on your experience, your maximum number of skill points has increased. So I headed back to my own. I didn't get an achievement. I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. I didn't get an achievement! Poor guy. Masterpiece. So with Makoto standing in front of me, I took the opportunity. I called him my friend. Toko, Tokito, Toko, Coco. Wait, so is it not 6? What is it? How many freaking I thought I was done with Toko. Yeah, this says it's only 6 pages, no? But I didn't get the trophy for it. Oh, chapter 5 is the last chapter? Enjoy the excitement of the Mono machine 100 times. Jesus, 100 times? Get a class trial without using your concentration skill a single time. My concentration skill? Skill or be skilled? Mystic Donut. Oh! What is this? Delete. I don't like bot comments. Spam. Spam is bad. It even tastes bad. Collected 999 mono coins. Collect every possible present, so every possible school mode ending. Where the fuck? I see Sakuras. Does Toko not have one? Kyoko's report card. Aoi's Byakuya. Celeste, Junko, Chihiro, Sakura, Leon, Mondo, Kyotakas, Yasuhiro's, Hifumi, are they not one for fucking Toko? No, there is. Filled in every page of Toko's report card. I didn't fucking get it. Is the PC version different from the regular version? The old school version? I don't know. I guess I keep giving her a gift. Cause this says 6 pages. In the wiki. In the wiki. 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 I'm looking at another one. 2 event, 3 events, 4 event, 5. Toko. Oh my god. Must complete in order to unlock genocide. Can I get help? Does anyone know? Must complete in order to unlock genocide. What the fuck is that? And I hate it because everything is like no spoilers. Like as far as click. It just says max SP. It just says 6. Number of times to hang out, 6. Is the achievement broken? I don't know. I'll try to hang out with Toko one more time, I guess. Son of a biatches. She's right there. Wait. Toko? Toko? Bianca, are you leering at me? What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to me? I perfectly have some time by myself, but I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little. Would you like to give Toko a present? I've hung out with Toko like every freaking time, and Genocide Jack. And what has that gotten me? Damn. Bojobo dolls.
What the heck?
You should definitely swoop up and steal Toko. Nah, she's a freaking murderer, man. She kills men. Why would I want that in my life? I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. Like, you know that, right? Fond memories. She kills men. She's obsessed with Byakuya, and he gonna die. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. It's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. Oops. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Oh, he's sick. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the wall of my mind.
I understand.
A voice so familiar.
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for Hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
What?
Kyoko? What did you
say?
Say?
Monokuma Tutar. She has no chance with Byakuya. It's not like she wants to actually be with them. She wants to murder them, you know? She loves murdering people she loves. It's weird. So it's very weird. You know, you ever love somebody so much that you're like, ugh, murder. No? Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days. From time to time, you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
What happens if someone's really sick? Does Monokuma get involved and tries to heal them?
Good morning, get ready.
Because that's boring if someone dies from illness. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they all disappeared in the night. All that left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab two fragments of my dream, reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. I think she would kill you for the rejection. I don't know if she would kill you for acceptance. You think so? Because she keeps saying that. She said it before that she couldn't wait to, like, you know, cut him up. Ever noticed how none of them changed clothes? You know what I think? I think that is just no one wanted to animate all of that, you know? But what was the point you were trying to make? Are you saying none of them bathe? You're probably right. Toko's probably not the only one that doesn't bathe. They're literally on cutouts most of the time. You know what? I think you're right. It looks like a cutout. You see how there's like white around it? I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. Kyoko was there. How would she get into your room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? Oh my god, you just fucking said this, Makoto. Like, what the fuck, Makoto? Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means the knife they told me to keep safe. So this person's white. This person, I'm pointing at it. Not like you could see me pointing at my monitor, but the person's white. So that's a hint. That's a hint. And I don't see boobs. But you know what? Some women are flat-chested, so who knows? But the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. Nimu, you are right. Dude is slow as fuck. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. I would be so pissed off if I can hear everyone's like inner monologue. Like, I'd be like, oh my fucking god. I get frustrated very easily.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, Hina. What time is it? You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried.
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come get me? Did something happen? Lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we stayed up the whole night. I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So, you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up. The entire Fiddlesticks night. The Fiddlesticks. The gym? No, that's not the gym. Oh. Where am I? I don't know. Gym. I found it. I bet it's gonna have something to do with the sprinklers. You bet. And I bet it has something to do with the chickens. Quack. Did I say quack quack? I'm fucking slow, man.
Ah.
Jesus.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Chickens don't go quack quack. This is worse than being late for your wedding. Can you stop mentioning weddings? The birth of your son, your own funeral, all at once. To show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko, and then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I can catch myself, I cried out. I spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance, and I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. But who had enough free time to invest in something like that anyways? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibilities. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a time and place as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is this? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movement is sure to go off.
What?
You're serious? Oh, I'm starting to get over.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You are not fine. You're all... That's a monkey. I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Come on, the century just getting started. Yo, put that next to like a wall that can break. So when it gets activated again, or you can just, I don't know, put it on fire, a Molotov, make it explode. I don't know if that would work. I don't know exactly how bombs work. I mean, it depends on the bomb, you know? Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He's so fat. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. That looks like a wrestler.
Just a second.
Hey.
Don't hurt us. Did you hear a thing we just said? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? We were saying since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive
it's all
assault.
clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the mastermind's room.
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there, if you're scared, you are welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear
Okay, then
now.
we're going to break into the mastermind's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen. So prepare yourself. The mask has the same markings on the forehead as the evil eye as the robot. Does it? The mask has the same marking on the forehead as the evil... Wait. I didn't notice. Nemo. I did not notice. I'm looking at my YouTube. I'm going back. I'm going. Stop. I don't want you to be live. How freaking dare you? This is why I love YouTube. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I think I put it too far back. Oh, you're right. He does. I saw it. I saw it on the YouTube. To the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my hand. We found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Oh wait, was it? The fuck was this room? Oh, music. Why y'all waiting for me to go in? Look at that. I barely reached the knobs. Locked as expected. So what are you gonna do? Is it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that. Oh my fucking god. You know why I said oh my fucking god? Because he just explained this in the gym.
But
So in other words,
this in real life. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are people that, like, 10 minutes ago you told them something and you're like, okay, so we're gonna do it, and they'll be like, but wait, isn't this and this gonna happen? And you're like, are you fucking kidding me? I just told you 10 minutes ago. And I know people like that in real life, you know? I fucking hate it. It's like work. You ever you have somebody at work that you explain to them like how something works, right? A process, so that way they can do it, and then they do the process, and then next, like, they get it again, and they're like, yo, so I got this process and I need help with it. Can you help me? And you're like, motherfucker, I just told you earlier. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, this is what I feel like. Like, I'm with a bunch of senior citizens stuck in a school.
hey,
what?
We've come this far. We can't get back. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
I mean,
We're serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but we're gonna do that. This thing looks pretty sturdy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very itchy. I don't know why. What did I eat? I ate chicken nuggets, and I hate chicken nuggets. They make me nauseous and upset. I'm itchy everywhere. I don't know why I'm... Like, I could eat like a chicken sandwich and I'll be fine. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? That thing in the tool shed.
oh, so that
The pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? When we left the gym, it's just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and your time master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. But that Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
But serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger. Oh
If
my
you
fucking
spend
God.
all your time... Hey,
Even if it's dangerous, you have to overcome the challenges. Sorry if I skip certain logs. It's just because, like, I don't know about you, but I've already seen that. And I saw it like 5 minutes ago. I don't need to see it again. I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense. I can hardly talk. I'm all flabist. I'm totally flabstaff.
What?
Fap sauce? Gross. Where'd you come from? Wait, Genocide Joe, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hello, hello. Is the wonderfulest, murderiferous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile?
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I'm supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you wound me with your executive label barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
But I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
The light bulb just went
I
on.
see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. All right, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. Now we need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
What are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? I said a corpse. Corpse?
Yep.
That's fine. I found the corpse in the garden. You find a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well, then before we enter the headmaster room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Pain of junk food junkie. Danganronpa. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Yeah, I told you, there's a corpse hanging out.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. You need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know... Oh my fucking god, Makoto! We fucking know, Makoto! We know! We fucking know! He saw the same scene like 20 times. Makoto. Oh my god. Stop asking questions and take off their freaking mask. Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. What signs of life have come to complete stop? Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained in bright red. It appears the blood has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. How can you be so calm? Oh my fucking god, Hero. He has been calm since the fucking day we came into this shit. Okay? Byakuya has not changed in personality. Alright? Why, Hero? Do you expect now, after... I don't even know how long I've been playing this game. I don't know how many days have passed. that you expected Byakuya to be anything but calm. He told you where he stands. He told you what he thinks. And you repeat the same damn thing. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. How can you tell? But I think the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. The more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Okay then, let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask. And next instant, holy shit. Toko, the body blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out.
Come
but then,
on.
hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water. Oh, okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. It took aim and tossed it. Who the fuck put a bomb on it? That's got to be the 16th student. Thankfully, it was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell. First of all, she fucking blew up, right? So how is the whole body still there?
What?
I had
What
a
did you
bad
say?
feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body,
What?
it burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to steak. I've never been able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now,
What?
huh? If we consider who's not here, that would quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko and Monokuma. You don't know Monokuma could be a woman. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words.
The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charboiled. Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But
I like how no one checked on Toko. That corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this. And according to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student I hope to be.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro is the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster... Yep.
I see.
There's another student here. And it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, Mukuro. And she's a student here. She's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out what exactly... Hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up. Forget about it. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. It's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
Okay. Right now, I have to focus on the body. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Oh my gosh, she may be dead, but she's still a girl. Who the hell cares? If she's a mastermind, she killed us all, right? So therefore, who cares? You get no respect from me if you murdered a bunch of people, all right? Let me tell you that, all right? If you're an asshat, you get no respect from me. I'm not Kyoko after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground here. There's something next to the body. It's a key. That Kyoko took from... Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So,
No, she says she stole a freaking key. Not that key. Another key. But Monokuma said 2 things got stolen from him.
What?
Yeah, this is on the garden party. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. How the fuck is he gonna know? How is Byakuya gonna know what that random ass key on the floor is?
I see.
You mean
So in other
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the 2nd floor? It's your hands, so I'm your errand boy now. Are you? The longer I play this game, the more frustrated I get. I just fucking walking around in circles. The biolab's definitely locked before. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. I kind of feel like I wish I was in this situation so I could be like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, then again, I wouldn't be hearing all his internal monologuing. So it wouldn't be as frustrating. Like, you don't have to keep telling me that it's the key that you found in the garden. Where's the freaking data lab thingy? Ah. I guess all running around paid off. I have to tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's a data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Well, why do the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll have to go to the data center and find out. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. So when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before. Don't worry, we have Makoto.
In other
It's
words,
in your hands. Yeah? It means I trust you. There's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Look how fucking tiny I am. How tall is Byakuya? Byakuya, how tall are you? Oh shit, he's 6'1". Holy crap. He's 6'1" and I'm like freaking 5'1" or some shit. Like, Jesus Christ. He's a fucking giant. In comparison to me, she's even tall. Like, Jesus Christ, how tall are you? At least I can see more of her than I can of Byakuya. Owie. Owie. How tall are you? She's the same height as me. If she's the same... Is she? How tall am I? Yeah, she's the same height as me. Like, why don't we see an eye level? Who made this game? I'm about to send them an angry letter. I played your game from 20 years ago, and I feel like I need to be at eye level with characters my own height. In a word, the room was strange. How the fuck is it strange? It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The fact that they got a Monokuma door, the room was filled with kind of dread. Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all these monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classroom, every part of the school is covered. It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they displayed here on these monitors.
So that's
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
Huh?
Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden, if they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. It's serious. It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it?
But... Whoa! How about that?
We gotta hurry and find the exit. Come
That's
on.
enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the master set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. So you think so too,
Naturally.
huh? Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But...
Why does it gotta be that way? I mean, who could... Are you fucking... Hero, wasn't you there?
Such ignorance.
Like,
I'm telling you.
the mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in there. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like ancient laptop alter ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything, just use fighting spirit to force your way in? The mastermind must have been using these monitors to the network and alter ego. You may well be right about
What?
that, but there's no point in thinking about it. You're right. There's nothing showing up on this one. The TV antenna.
How about that?
Is it? Just like one my grandmother uses. It's totally one of those high def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up the antenna, we could watch TV? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Wait, are you talking about me? Anyways, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Are you all starved for info from the outside world? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to the TV land before you know it. I mean, I get reference, but what's he talking about? The door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if we use a key that opened this room? No?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing could happen to us. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. There's a ridiculous number of monitors here. How can one person keep an eye on all these monitors? 16 people is a lot to keep track of. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
You know? Huh?
Oh, what's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
What
it?
the heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You are weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But...
This TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the antenna? But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. Cause it's fucking feeding a show of some sort,
The
maybe.
heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No. This might be kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What?
Huh?
What? Been a while, you freaking bastards, Monokuma. You're supposed to be dead. Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. Pooh-hoo. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Well now. Shing!
It's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of...
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. That's true. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I get to the point now. The point.
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
What the
But I
heck?
connect antennas, so why is it just showing us surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But does that mean it displays a signal, but it's just us standing here? You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll tell you.
Kills,
This
chills,
killing game is being
kills.
broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most
Extreme!
Huh?
That's... Oh, no!
Phew! Of course! Hey,
What are you saying?
Actually, yes, indeed.
This can't be.
Yeah! Of course. A body has been after a certain amount of time. It's the Monokuma file! Heart-pounding excitement! I can't wait! I can't wait!
I'm sick of this.
Stop talking.
the heck?
Quiet.
But
That's right.
Huh?
Stop talking.
Yo!
Huh?
But... What? Conspiracy!
Okay.
So in other words, naturally. In other words, that's right.
serious. You know?
It's all clear now.
What?
Just... What? Goodbye.
Okay.
You know?
Huh? Let's go. What? It's certainly possible. Such ignorant. It's certain. What? Come on.
It's true.
Interesting. What? I see. I see. Naturally.
Found it! What? What? Hey, come on now!
What?
Hmm. Of course. Hmm. Hmm. Hey, in other words, yes, indeed.
Mukuro the sixth, the one they watch out.
Why?
Huh? Hmm. Yes, indeed. Well, now. Hey,
What? Such ignorance. That's right. It's certainly possible. What? It's all clear now. So in other words, let's go. I see. Very strange. That's right. I see. Very strange. Why? What? Let's go. I see. What?
Time is utterly silent, and yet it damages us little by... Anyway, it's time to begin, so...
That's right.
Hey.
What? Why?
Could it be?
Come on.
In other words...
Hey,
What?
is that right? Indeed.
Let's go.
But...
Correct. That's right. Whew. So... However... Wrong. In other words...
Just a second!
Makoto. It would seem... Goodbye.
I can't wait! I can't wait! Thrills! Chills!